going on, guys? Welcome to today's vlog. It is Sunday the 10th of March and we start the day today. We're actually digging the road up outside our house. Check this out. Mental. So we're having all the road dug up. They're doing from here all the way up to the pub where we had the baby shower. I don't think they're gonna get it all done today. So they've closed the roads off for like yesterday and today, and then next weekend for 2 days as well. So it's not really inconvenienced us, apart from yesterday when Sarah, you know, like when they dig the road up and you have a drop. Well, they never put the signs up to say that the drop had done, and as she went over it, it burst. Well, it exploded the left front tyre on the Optima. So I went to the garage at the side here, and the guys had a look at it for me, and it was literally about 8 inches across the tyre. It was bad, so I had to take the spare out the back, but the spare's not in the best condition. It's still got tread on it, there's no camber showing or anything like that, but I think we're going to go out this week, tomorrow I think. Well, yeah, as soon as we get a free day, which is tomorrow, we're going to buy 4 brand new tyres, get them all changed, get it back up and running. And then we're going to get the car in for the repair on the crease on the back. I got quoted yesterday from the garage, in fact I haven't even told Sarah. It's 120 from them, a panel. Yeah, so we're going to get that in. It takes 3 days, so we're going to get it in on a Friday, but I'm going to borrow Gaz's car, my mate Gaz. I'm going to borrow his Megane coupe. I'm going to take that to school probably next Friday or the Friday after that, get it booked in. Just so it's finished then. The wing mirror, I'm going to order that today. And the door, the left side passenger, front passenger handle, the imaging ripped off, that's going to be covered as well. So what a great start to the day. Alright guys, so I'm at the office. I like to come to the office because it offends so little. Just a minute amount. Mostly dogs with glasses on. They're mostly the ones that are offended, but then again, they are of the canine variety, not human. Therefore, I'm okay with that. So I am at the office. Been here for about, I don't know, about 2 hours I think. I've been here for 2 hours. Got shit done, as always. Running out of PLA again. That's always a good thing, because that means you're selling more, which in turn means you're making more, which in turn means the people that say that you don't talk more. It's a vicious circle, but one that I like very much so. So I am at the office printing off some Star Wars binders. For those of you that don't know what Star Wars binders are, they're the chosen binder of the Stormtrooper or Death Trooper. They're like handcuffs. They always sell really well, at least 2 pairs a month. Funny story, when I did the Manchester show, we sold all of them to 2 German guys. Seriously, they were dressed up as Imperial officers and they didn't have the handcuffs, but there I was with Darren to give them. So we're printing pulse rifle parts off. We're printing the hand cannon from Fortnite. I hate Fortnite. I hate it for many reasons. I just paid £20. I just gave Oscar 20 quid before with Sarah for some V-Bucks, and he came racing over to me with all this excitement and said, Dad, look at this that I've bought. I said, what is it? What have you bought? And he said, it's this new thing on Fortnite, I bought it. I said, what is it? It was a pickaxe for 20 quid. And it's astonishing. Have you seen DuckTales with Scrooge McDuck, where he jumps into the pool of money? That's basically what Epic Games, the guys that run that, are doing. Fair play to them. So I am printing alien stuff. I just said the hand cannon. I'm also printing off a grenade. Has anybody seen Solo? A Star Wars story? Well, the part where Solo is with the Mud Troopers, this is the top to a Mud Troopers grenade. It's kind of like an old style grenade. but it's looking pretty cool. The i3 Mega is printing that off now, but I know for a fact that the i3 Mega will not complete the print because it's only got a tiny bit of filament left on it, which means that it has an like an auto feed sensor on it, so when it runs out it will stop and it'll say, Dave, 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 you need to change the filament, Dave. So I'll come in, answer it saying, Dave. I'll put the filament in, fire it off again, it'll finish the print. I also need to get some more cookies as well for the Wookiees cookies jar. So when the kids come, I always like to stock them up with like a little treat when they're here with Dad. It makes it pretty cool. I haven't done anything else with the R2-D2. These are literally the last parts that I printed for it, like the pie piece for the top, one of the pie pieces for the top. Then we have all like the greebling that goes across his dome at the top. I'm hoping to get it finished by the end of the year. I don't think that's a ridiculous thing to want. I think it should be done by the end of the year. Sarah's feeling a hell of a lot better today. Aurora is a different baby now altogether. I also love the comment that you can't put rusk in a bottle. Listen, you're talking to a woman who's had 10 children, been there, done that. You're also speaking to a guy that's got 10 children, that's been there and done that. I'll be the judge of that, and so will Sarah. At the end of the day, I think we know what's best for our children. We have 10 healthy, amazing, intelligent children. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Oscar's in there, he's watching Fortnite, believe it or not. Funny that, isn't it? He's watching something to do with Fortnite. I'm gonna head home now. I've just wrapped a load of stuff up. I'm literally, well, I am gonna be arrogant about it. I'm hammered with work, and it feels fantastic. Absolutely drowned with work. 2 pulse rifles today went. One in the morning, one about 10 minutes ago. It's crazy. On the downside, United are getting beat by Arsenal. Now I have a friend called Grant. His son, I'm just going to tell you about this really quickly. His son, Jack, for those of you that follow the channel, Jack, he had cancer last year and he overcame it. Unfortunately, Jack had a pain in his chest and the cancer has come back. Now, you want to talk about strong and, you know, guys that just, Jack is something else. He is an amazing young man. We speak to him on Instagram. I'm going to put a link up to Jack's Instagram here. Go and show him some love because this boy is, he's something else, he really is. And he's an inspiration to anybody young or old that is going through cancer. I lost my dad to cancer, I lost my auntie to cancer. It is a nasty, horrible disease, and Jack is going through it again, bless him. Me and Sarah are going to send him up some, last time he had cancer, he built a lot of Lego, which he doesn't normally do, but it used to help his concentration levels, and it also used to help him. So we're going to be sending him up some Lego Star Wars, fittingly enough, because we love Jack to pieces, and I love his dad Grant as well. Grant works for a charity company. I used to do another thing which I'll speak about probably in about a year's time when I kickstart it again, if I do. At the minute this is taking up my whole time, but I still do work with all the major vehicle manufacturers, and we used to work with a charity as well that was it was for the victims of road crime and the survivors of road crime. But I'm rambling on a bit. But United are getting beat by Arsenal. Grant is going to give me some stick on WhatsApp over it. I just hope that in the second half we overcome and beat Arsenal. But Jack has always said he's going to kick the shit out of cancer, and you know what? He is going to kick the shit out of cancer. He is an inspiration. He is amazing, and we absolutely love you, Jack.
Later that same evening.
Alright guys, so I'm back home now from the office. Sarah's with me. I'm going to check in with Sarah in a minute about baby Aurora, because everybody's been asking, is she alright, is she better, is she this, is she that? I'll let Sarah tell you, because it's like having a new baby, innit?
Yeah.
Really is. Well, I just wanted to address a few things before I go, mainly to do with Tattle life. Now, those of you that know me and know a few of the other people that follow the channel, you will know exactly what I mean by Tattle life. And there was an incident around the 1st or the 2nd of December where the Christmas tree was here and I was vlogging and Eva was behind me, and I stepped backwards and stood on Eva by accident. almost fell over and said to the dog. I just want to state a few things because there's a member on there called Jim Jam. Now, I'm not gonna, this is the last time I'm gonna discuss this because there's quite a few things that worry me about all of this and Tattle Life and a few other people as well. So I wanted to get my case across there. This isn't like Tattle Life would like you to believe that I'm, you know, goading them, because honestly, this isn't a popularity contest for me with Tattle Life. It amuses me when they put me on the website because I've got under 4,000 subscribers and they constantly watch me every day. But there's a member on there called Jim Jam, and he took that video and it had Alfie, our son, in there. He took the video, manipulated it, took that segment out where I stood on Eva that had Alfie in it, then put it on Tattle Life to a private. It was unlisted, the video, so you couldn't find it. You had to go to it by a direct link. I have got a massive issue with anybody, not just this buffoon, but anybody. Well, he's not a buffoon, he worries me a little bit, but I'll get to that in a minute. I have a massive issue with anybody that takes anybody else's kids and manipulates them in such a way it makes you uncomfortable knowing that that person's got your kids on their computer. And Tattle Life came back and said that basically when we went to Ben and Siobhan's that we had their kids on the computer. Yeah, you're right, there's a big difference though. They wanted us to go live, they wanted us to film with them and the kids because we're friends. I don't know who Jim Jam is. That's what worries me. That's what scares me. It's a guy that hides behind a fake profile like everybody else does on Tattle Life. So you genuinely don't know who it is. Now, they've come back tonight and said that it was animal cruelty. I'm really sorry to burst your bubble, but Veronica also mentioned this tonight, that you talk that much that you actually start believing it yourself. Animal cruelty is when you abuse an animal, kick it, punch it, torture it, set it on fire, kick it over bushes. I am so against animal cruelty. You can ask Sarah, you can even ask my mum. I am a massive animal lover. The fact that I stepped on the dog and said, for fuck's sake, does not constitute animal cruelty. But you taking a video of my son and uploading it privately is a serious issue. Now, I'm not going to bang on that I'm going to ring the police, because I'm not going to ring the police. But I think everybody should be aware of what goes on Tattle Life, and the fact that their users are purposely and quite secretly doing videos. There's private forums on here as well that nobody knows what goes on. I dread to think what goes on these private message boards. It is very, very worrying. But I also put out a tweet as well tonight where apparently, and I don't know if this is true or not, so you know, I'm speaking hypothetically now, that the owner of Tattle Life went on Mum Michelle's video and said that they had various, various rules and regulations. So I questioned your rules and regulations, which were you're not supposed to upload anything else that could be quite dangerous or share anything else that could infringe copyright. Now, when I create a vlog, that's my copyright because it's done on my camera using my editing software and it's uploaded onto my YouTube channel. Don't give me the spiel of it's animal cruelty and that's why he took the video to show everybody, because that's not animal cruelty. I've just explained to you what animal cruelty is, and that isn't it. This website is a disease and it needs to be flushed out altogether. There is no constructive criticism on that website whatsoever. We've got a woman who's close to, well, she's borderline losing her mind, because you don't go on there and you don't criticize people. You have a go at them. I'm not the biggest fan of the Reese family, and I take massive offense to the fact that you think that it's your right to throw social services at them. If social services had an issue with the Reese family's children, I'm pretty sure that they'd have been there by now. Now, you could throw you put your life on the camera every day. You see a snippet of Jamie and Michelle's life, my life, everybody else's family life on there. You don't know how much food Jamie and Michelle give the kids. You don't know what meals they cook the kids. You are seeing a snippet of their life, and you're seeing a snippet of my life. Now, this isn't me, boys, smoke up Jamie and Michelle's ass. This is me telling you exactly how it is. And I know we're going to get the comments saying he's big and hard, and he's the bully, and he's this, and he's that. That website needs to be shut down altogether. As I've just said, there is zero constructive criticism anymore on there. It seems like you're hell-bent on putting others down, yet we don't know anything about you. You don't show us anything about you. We don't know how you look, because then maybe we could critique how you look, because that's how low we are. We could critique what your kids eat. We could critique how your hairstyle is and how your kids are, and if you step on a dog or you step on a cat or you fall over the cat or fall over the Hoover from the cat and scream and shout and swear. You know, it's the last time that I'm really going to say anything about it. But saying you're going to get social services on other channels is saying that they shouldn't be feeding them this and they shouldn't be feeding them that. Fair enough, kids shouldn't be having excessive amounts of junk food. But you don't know how much junk food they're feeding their kids. You see a snippet of their life. You don't see anything else. So if you've got a massive problem with me, the Reese family, anybody else for that matter, why don't you just stop watching the videos and get a life, get a vocation in life. Do something constructive with yourselves. If you've got kids, do something with your kids. It worries me that some of the comments that come through are at daft o'clock in the morning. What are you doing? Are you know, you're either bored beyond, you know, there's Netflix, there's other things that can entertain you on YouTube. I really just don't understand it, but I had to have my piece, I had to have my say. Do you know why? Because on this channel, I'm master of my own destiny, and none of you can silence me. And I always get the last word. And this is my last word to Tattle life and its many minions. It will get closed down eventually. There is no question. The same as Gossip Guru did, because that went pear-shaped and tits up really quickly. It used to be constructive. It isn't anymore. It's a place to go and belittle people and make them feel like they're about this big. And knock the confidence completely so they don't want to vlog anymore. Well, I say to every single person that is getting belittled on Tattle Life, stand up, puff your chest out, and don't listen to it. Because that really annoys them more than anything. I enjoy annoying them. I enjoy having digs. The thing I don't enjoy is when I have a man that is taking a video of my own son and uploading it privately. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You really do. And you can't call yourself a man. I'm sorry. That's not a man. That's a weirdo.
I've just got to add to Dave's little speech there. Just quickly, there's quite a lot of comments that go on there as well, where you're stating that Dave's a bully. Yet there's many of yous going on there writing comments and, you know, you're hurting other people's feelings. So what does that make you? Does that not make you a bully? So don't sit there criticising other people for doing this, that and the other. There's a big difference. Dave stands up for what he believes in. He stands up for people that he thinks shouldn't be getting picked on. And he stands up for what he wants. When he's got something to say, he'll say it. But don't sit there saying that he's one thing when yous are actually all doing exactly the same thing. That's what worries me, that everybody else is in the wrong and you're in the right. No, it just doesn't work like that.
So now that that's out of the way and that's sorted out, we can get back to being nice again now. And we can sit down with Sarah and she can tell us exactly what's been going on with baby Aurora. Everybody's been asking what's been going on with Aurora. So Sarah's going to tell you now exactly how things have changed since she's had the medicine.
Oh, hello again. So, Aurora today has actually been like a normal baby would be when you bring them home. Oh, well, not normal, that's not the word to use, is it? But she's been a happy, chappy baby, like you would expect, you know, from a newborn. And she's actually like been going today. She's not cried once. She cried for about half an hour before bed, but that was because it was near bedtime, and she's See, her bedtime routine is really good. She knows at like 6:45 she'll have a bath, she'll have a bottle and she'll go bed, and then she'll sleep right through till around 4:30, have a bottle, then wake up and then go back to sleep. I mean, so, but today has just been so good. Like, I've even managed to make dinner and tea. That's how good she's been.
Yeah, she's been really good.
Yeah, so like, I'm not saying that the kids didn't enjoy being around her, but obviously because they're little as well, when she's crying all the time and they don't really understand why she's crying. It's like I said to Dave earlier, I hate to think what kind of pain she was actually in, because you don't know, do you? You can't feel a baby's pain and they can't tell you how much pain they're in. But obviously at the time we didn't know if she was in pain or not, because she was sleeping through the night fine. So you'd think if she was in pain that she wouldn't like sleep through the night either. She'd cry, but she wasn't. And it wasn't like she wasn't smiling at all. She was still smiling. So you kind of like, well, is she, ain't she? So that now she's been on this medication, she's it just goes to show, doesn't it, that you never really 100% know what's up with your baby. You always like a guessing game with every baby, I think, innit?
Alright, so that's going to be it for the end of today's vlog. I have actually started, well I haven't started, I started it. When did I start the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon? When did I start that?
Was that about a year ago?
About a year ago. No, in fact I got it from Alicante. Remember, I brought it home from Alicante.
Oh, did you?
Yes, so I have almost finished the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. As you can see, there's no way it could do the Kessel Run in this state. It still needs a front end and the cockpit. So that should be finished tomorrow. And I've also got a Star Destroyer, huge. And I've actually been building that for 1.5 years. Yeah, so the Disney castle down there, that should take me about 4 years to complete with Sarah. But I've still got the Lego Simpsons house to finish. I've got Darth Vader's lair to finish. I've got Anakin's Starfighter to finish. I've got the Sandcrawler to finish. I've got Yoda's hut with Luke Skywalker. I've also got the Hoth medical bay with the Bacta tank with Luke in there. I have got loads of Effie's nest. I've got Effie. I can't wait to build Effie's nest speeders. They look really cool. So it's dragging on. This vlog is going to be long, and winded. So yeah. Do not forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you're not already, and make sure you click the notification bell. It does nothing. We are almost on 4,000 subscribers. We're literally about 44 subscribers away from hitting that magical 4K. When we get to 4,050 maybe, we will celebrate. We'll get a cake, we'll put 4,000 across it, because it's a pretty big milestone. We didn't celebrate 3,000, we didn't celebrate 2,000, we celebrated 1,000. Didn't celebrate 2 or 3, but we are, sorry. I've just been eating Cheetos because tomorrow I am going on a diet with Sarah. No, definitely this time. I've said to Sarah, I do not want to go on holiday with manchichis and a massive gut. So that's Spain, and then when I go to Florida next year, I want to lose enough weight that I can eat it and put the weight back on. So it's Dutch door action really. Do not forget, I've already said it, Anna. Click the notification bell, it does nothing. Make sure you leave us a comment. And we will see you guys tomorrow, because we do this every single day.